Hi guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we're going to be unboxing my spring FabFitFun box. I'm so excited. I've had my box now actually for a few weeks and I'm just getting around now to filming this unboxing for you, but I've only tried a few of the products, but I figured that's kind of good anyways because then I could kind of give you my thoughts on them once I've tried them. But I'm so excited to share with you guys what's in my spring box. I feel like I have been so incredibly excited for spring this year, whereas I'm usually not. I mentioned this in another video that I uploaded recently. I think it was my spring clothing haul from Liva Mia, and I don't think of spring as being my favorite season. I usually put it at the bottom of the list, but this year I am so pumped for spring. Needless to say, my excitement for the spring season has really channeled into this spring FabFitFun box, and I have been looking forward to this box for weeks because we've been getting some glimpses of warm spring weather here and there, and I just can't wait for it to be sunny all the time. I have my windows open today. I had to close them though because you could hear all the noises and stuff outside, like cars, ambulances, planes, helicopters, all of it. So I closed my windows, but you can still see some sun shining through, which I am very happy about. But let's get into this spring FabFitFun unboxing. Alright, so as always, we have our little catalog here that FabFitFun sends, so I'll be using this to let you guys know the prices of all of the products. I will also have everything linked down below in the description box in case you guys want to shop the products individually, and I'll have a link for FabFitFun as well in case you want to sign up and start getting your own seasonal boxes. Alright, so from the first category, I actually picked this out. So I am a seasonal member of FabFitFun. You can also be an annual member where you get to customize a lot more of your box, and it's a price difference in what you pay, but you are paying to be able to customize a little bit more. So I'm able to customize 3 categories. So I will share with you guys which ones I picked, which ones I let FabFitFun choose for me, and then obviously all the other categories too that I'm not able to pick. So anyways, needless to say, this watch is what I picked for the first category. I don't wear watches all that often, but when I do wear watches, I just feel like so sophisticated, and I always think that I should wear watches more often. So this is the guy that I went with for category 1. Specifically, this is the Monroe Classic Watch in Sunburst Solar Rose. My pronunciation is always very off, so I'll put a name up on the screen here too so you guys can have a little bit better of a reference than just my voice telling you what it is. But this retails for $105, so right there, it's way more than the box cost itself. I have worn this already, and I think it's just such a classic, kind of simple, basic watch, and I like the combo of the gray with the rose gold. The only bad thing, however, is that the ticking on this is so incredibly loud. I don't know if I don't have a lot of experience with watches, but in the experience that I do have, I've never noticed the ticking like this before. It's definitely, even if I wasn't holding my wrist close to my ears, I could still hear it when my wrist was like down here at my waist level. So that's the only drawback with this, but again, it's a great deal to get it in the box, and I can't wait to wear it more this spring season. It also comes with this handy little bag. I don't know if I'll keep it in here permanently, but I do really like the little bag that it comes in. All right, moving on to the second category. I have to take this item off of my feet so that I could show you. I did end up picking this for my box, and I am so glad that I did. So there wasn't really anything that stuck out for me in this second category, so I ended up going with these slippers, and I am so excited I picked these. I'm actually wearing them for the first time today, and I'm not really a huge slipper person. I have owned slippers in the past, obviously, but I'll kind of get on to a kick and wear them for a few weeks, and then I just kind of forget about them. I'm not like a big shoe wearer in the house person, so I just never really can stick to wearing slippers, but these ones are so comfortable, and I feel like they're kind of gonna jumpstart my interest into wearing slippers again. I think this pinkish blush color is so pretty for the springtime, and these kind of little fuzzy crossover slippers like this are so popular right now. I feel like I always see people wearing slippers of this similar sort of style, and even sandals and stuff. I feel like this furry texture and kind of like crossover is a big trend for the spring and obviously into summer. So I can definitely see these kind of fur sandal slippers sticking around for a while, and they're just like so cozy and comfy, and I love that my toes aren't enclosed because obviously as the weather gets warmer, it's kind of a little bit more of a pain to wear like closed toe slippers, and you know, your feet just get really hot and not cute. So I am really pleased with these, and then they do have the like harder bottom, so that way it makes it a little bit more of like a shoe in your house, and I am very pleased with these guys. Oh, I should tell you the price. They retail for $48, so I am super happy that I went with these ones, and I can definitely see myself purchasing a lot more slippers in the future because these guys really have my attention. So for category 3, the third and final customization that I was able to make, I chose this ring, and it is from the brand Joy Drevecki, and it is their Chloe ring, and I am so pumped to show you guys this ring. I have to take my other rings off to show you, but this is what the ring looks like. Like, how pretty is that? It's just this kind of like emerald green jewel, and then it has those little kind of like rhinestones around it, and it is just so beautiful. This is what it looks like on the hand. Don't mind my little cut right there. I smacked my finger off the wall by accident at work, and it kind of took off a chunk of skin, but I think that this ring is so beautiful. I love the colors. The green is perfect for spring. I just envision this with like a white top and some light jeans. I think that it is so dainty, but also like big enough that it makes a statement, and it's just so girly, and I love it for the springtime. I haven't gotten new rings in my jewelry collection in a long time, so I was really happy that this was an option because I think rings are so cute, and I used to wear rings all of the time, but now that I'm not really getting dressed up for anything, I feel like I am lucky if I put earrings in my ears. So rings have definitely been an afterthought for me recently, and I'm so happy to have this ring in my jewelry collection now to wear throughout the summertime, or the spring and summertime eventually. And this retails for $75, so even this ring alone is more than the price of the box, which is like $49.99 depending on what plan you have. And it says that this ring fits sizes 6 through 8. It does seem to be adjustable because it's not a closed back, so you can move these little prongs back and forth. I'm obviously not doing it right now because I don't need to adjust it at all. It fits my finger just fine. It is a little bit big on my left finger, like it's pretty loose, and my left ring finger is a lot smaller than my right one, but it fits my right hand pretty well. It does kind of move around a little bit, but it's not uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall off because it is a little bit tighter around my knuckle. But like I mentioned, you can adjust the size of this. I would just be careful though, because sometimes when I have found myself adjusting rings that have a similar shape to this and ability to kind of move in and out to adjust the size, they can kind of break off. Sorry, somebody was just walking outside my window. That's why I looked outside. But I have had rings break in the past whenever I was adjusting them, just because moving it back and forth does weaken them over time. So I would just be hesitant about that, but it does fit really nicely, and I'm typically around like a 7-ish. So you can take that for what you want. I mean, I haven't really been formally measured for a ring at all, but just from experience, I wear about a 7. So there you go. All right, so for the next 2 categories, 4 and 5, if you're an annual member, you were able to customize these categories, but for me, since I'm a seasonal member, I had to just let FabFitFun pick for me. So for the first category, I got this makeup organizer, and this is the Sorbus Cosmetic Organizer case, and this is what it looks like. I will take it out of the box for you so that you can see it a little bit more close up. Okay, so it is in plastic right now that's just wrapped around it, so I'm not going to take that off, but I just wanted to open it so that you guys could see kind of the setup of it and how big it is. I was a little bit bummed when I saw that I had gotten this in my box, just because I don't really use organizers like this all that often. I think these really come in handy if you have some essential makeup and skincare products that you like to use every day and you don't really vary outside of that too much. One of these is super helpful either in your bathroom or on your vanity, just to have like your favorite go-tos for an easy everyday, you know, get ready session or skincare session at night. But for me, I kind of, especially with my makeup, I switch it up not every single day, but I do tend to switch up my makeup that I use pretty frequently, so this doesn't necessarily work for me, and it's just a hassle, and this is just a personal preference. I don't like having my makeup not all in one place. Like, I like having all of my lipsticks together. I like having all of my eyeshadows together. Not that could put eyeshadow in this anyways, but I like having all of my face serums together and all of my mascaras together. So if I were to take, say, some lipsticks out and just put like 6 of them in here, that would just make my mind go crazy because I like having all of my lipsticks together. So this doesn't necessarily serve any function in my life right now at this moment, but I could definitely see myself either giving this to my mom or my sister in case they want to use it, because I'm just not the biggest fan of organizers like this. But it is nice to get in the box if you have been wanting one of these or feel like you could benefit from one of these. And I feel like the little pattern on the bottom is so cute and so springy. This retails for $30 as well, so it's definitely nice to get it in a box that you only pay $50 for. Alright, and for the 5th category, I was sent by FabFitFun this camp collection. Let's see, what do they call it? Dip Dye Market Tote. And this retails for $25. When I actually saw it as, let me take it out of the crinkle package first because it's annoying for me to be crinkling all over the place. So when I actually saw this as an option whenever FabFitFun released some spoilers, I didn't notice the dip dye, and I thought that this would be so much cuter if it were all just like this plain tannish color and not dip dyed in pink, but that's okay, we'll take what we can get. So this is what the bag looks like, and I think that this bag is a really cute concept, and I love that I got it in my FabFitFun box because this is not something that I would buy myself, so it's nice to get it in a box and kind of just have it to use occasionally when I may visit a market, especially since it's been so cold here since like November, maybe even earlier in October. Farmers markets aren't really a thing that I do very often, but I can see myself taking this to the beach, and I feel like I'm also a lot more inclined to go to like a cute market and pick up some fruits or something along those lines if I'm on vacation and I kind of make more of an event out of it. I don't really shop at farmers markets or any sort of like local markets like that. Oh gosh, there's like an eyelash in my eye. But like I was saying, I don't really shop at little markets like that on the regular when I'm just like at home and doing my shopping. So I think that this would be so cute to take on a trip if we get to go anywhere this summer. And I think it would be cute for like the beach as well. Even though it's called a market tote, this could look super cute with just like a book and some sunglasses or like something along those lines thrown in it to take to the beach. So I love this little guy. I'm excited that I got it in my box because like I said, I would never purchase this for myself, so it's nice to get it as a gift in the FabFitFun box. Alright, so we have 3 categories left, and for all of the FabFitFun members, FabFitFun picks something from each of these categories for you. So for the first one, I got the Humankind Hand Scrub in Elderflower and Raspberry. So let me pull it out of the box and show it to you. So this is what it looks like. I've actually tried out a hand cream from this brand before. It was like a big, not that this isn't full size, but it was like a really big bottle, bigger than this, and I really liked it. I think the smell was really nice, and it was like a nice thicker hand cream. So this retails for $15, and it says to take extra good care of your hands, use this scrub that gently removes dead skin cells while leaving the hands oh so soft. So it smells like, I mean, I don't really know what elderflower smells like on its own, but it kind of just smells like kind of florally and fruity and pleasant and springy, so that's something that I enjoy. I don't really use hand scrubs all that often. I'm a big fan of like hand lotions and creams because they do moisturize like every morning and every night, but I'm not sure. Apply liberally to wet or dry skin and scrub in with hands, rinse well afterwards. So I'm gonna try my best to use this diligently. I just never really think of using hand scrubs. I mean, if it's not the winter time, my hands don't really get super dry, but obviously they could always use a good scrub here and there. So I'll keep this in my bathroom and hopefully remember to use it. But like I mentioned, it does smell really nice, and it's nice to get something like this in the FabFitFun box because I wouldn't really purchase a hand scrub for myself because I'm not the best at using them routinely. As I'm sitting here, I can hear that watch ticking on my desk in front of me, and it's driving me crazy. So yeah, I was hoping to get a lot of wear out of that watch, but we'll see how long that lasts with the ticking. I think it's a great deal in the box. It's $105. You know, I'll take it in my FabFitFun box, but the ticking is driving me nuts. All right, and then for the 7th category, I was given the, let me read on here what it says, the SF Glow Suns Out Pouts Out Lip Mask. And these retail for $16. So I believe there are 3 of them in here. And it says that you're supposed to put this mask on the lips and leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, remove the mask, and gently massage in any excess product into the skin. No need to rinse. So I've never used a lip mask before. I have obviously used face masks and under the eye masks, but I've never used a lip mask. And I wear lipstick all of the time. So while I feel like my lips are pretty well hydrated, obviously wearing different products on them every single day can do some damage to the lips and really either dry them out or just make them look not their best. But I think it would be really nice to now have a mask that I can use periodically to just kind of restore my lips and give them a little bit more hydration and make them look a little bit more fresh. So I will let you guys know once I use these. I'm really curious because I've never really used a lip mask before, so I'll let you guys know my thoughts once I try these out, probably over on my Instagram, which I will have linked down below in the description box. So if you're curious how these lip masks work and my thoughts on them, definitely follow me over on Instagram for some updated thoughts on these lip masks. All right, and then the last product that I received in my FabFitFun box are these reusable beauty rounds from Say. I believe that's how you say this brand, and these retail for $15. So these are supposed to be a substitute for makeup wipes or like little cotton rounds that you may use to remove your makeup. I used to use cotton rounds all of the time to remove my makeup, literally every single night, and I still do from time to time, but I just realized how many cotton rounds I was going through every single day. And not only is it kind of expensive to buy an abundance of cotton rounds every so often when you're using up like 3, 4, 5, depending on how much makeup I'm wearing every single day to take my makeup off. I actually purchased some reusable cotton rounds from Amazon. I forget what brand they're from. I can link them down below. And I do like them, but I find that they don't get all of my makeup off as well as cotton rounds do. So I'm excited to try these guys out. I don't know if these are, I mean, they look a little bit fuzzy, not like the, let's open them up and see. I do like the makeup erasers because you can just use water with them to take your makeup off. And I use my micellar water with the cotton rounds that I ordered from Amazon. So I'm not sure with these ones if you can just use water, if you will have to use a special like cleanser to get your makeup off. So I will maybe try them out both ways tonight or another night this week and let you guys know how I used them and how they worked. But they feel super soft. It's taking everything in me to not like rub this against my face right now because it just feels so soft, but I know that will just get it dirty and I don't want to get it dirty before it's time to remove my makeup. So I am really excited about these, and they're nice and large and they're puffy and cute, and I'm excited to see how these work at taking off my makeup, or even if they don't remove my makeup that well, I think this would be really nice to apply like a toner or something like that as part of my nighttime skin care routine too. And I did say the price of these already. They're $15. Alright, so those were all of the products that came in my spring 2021 FabFitFun box. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. I love doing FabFitFun unboxings here on my channel, so if you want to see more FabFitFun unboxings and just more unboxing hauls, beauty, fashion, lifestyle videos in general, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to my channel before you leave. And I did total the box products up, and the final total of my spring box is $329, which is insane. I think it's so fun to tally up all of the products that I receive in my FabFitFun box every season because the price is just astounding, and it's just such a fun way to try out new products every season and really get you excited for the season ahead. So $329 is amazing, and that might be like one of the most expensive boxes that I have received thus far since getting FabFitFun. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and this little unboxing for the spring season. Like I mentioned earlier, I will have all of the products that I can find linked down below in the description box, as well as a link for FabFitFun if you want to sign up. And I'd absolutely love it if you would subscribe before you head out so you can enjoy more content here on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.